How's it going? Off to the dentist. Gotta do a cleaning. Um, so I was just thinking, well, because I'm sitting here in the parking lot waiting. I think I gotta wait like 15 minutes. So I was thinking about a video to do, and I wanted to do it in my house and actually get like the items and show you exactly what I use. So I'll probably do a second one because it's pretty comical. So I'm gonna do a video of just telling you about different items that you can bring to a estate sale that are gonna help you um, basically succeed in getting what you think that you want. Um, Speed is definitely one thing you're gonna need. The faster you can run around a house, the better. Know everyone that's there is doing the same thing that you're doing. Um, Everyone just puts it to a different level. So stepping up your level is going to get you more stuff faster with speed. Waking up early and getting there early. Well, a good estate sale, I would like a really good one, like a wicked good one. Like I'm gonna go blow like $500 or $1,000. You gotta get there at 12 o'clock at night. Whatever it says, the earliest that you can be there is when you want to be there. If not earlier, if you get nervous, some guys camp out a day before, 2 days before. So with that being said, you want to have a notepad or something to write on to start a list, and you definitely want to have a pen or a pencil, preferably a pen, um, to start that list at 12 o'clock. You don't have paper or a pen, you're pretty much waiting for number two uh, to start the list so you can put your name on there, and now you're number two. So that'll hurt you from number one to number two, just having a piece of paper and a pen. Um, I normally don't have a piece of paper and a pen. Only if I knew I was gonna try to be number one. You want paper and a pen, or a clipboard. Clipboard's nice, professional. You want to have a magic marker. Write your name on a box or like a cardboard box or a tote, or when you're some places let you bring tape and you write your name and sold on it and you rip the tape off. So sometimes you can just go with a sold stickers all over you, cut them all off and just slap them on everything you need, or just write with a magic marker your name on there. That way if someone's walking out with something that you already said's yours and you're committed to it, I mean, if you're writing your name on it, you got to be committed to it. If you're grabbing it, picking it up, stay committed. Most companies see that you're trying to move as much as you can for them. You can let them know, I'm here to move as much as I can for you. That's the best way to approach it, especially with spending $5 or $1,000 on like random flea market items, junk, I guess you could say, or just stuff, random stuff, like a trailer full of random stuff will probably cost you like 500 to 1,000. I jammed this car full. This car holds a lot. This car will hold 11 totes, if you can believe that. I can fit 6 totes there with stuff on the top, even like that keyboard right on the top. 6 totes, that huge keyboard, and even a little bit more jammed in the back. Then I got the seat and the floors. I stuff stuff in the floors, this car can hold a lot. And then you get your trunk. So I mean, you can power buy in a car too, you know. Even like a station wagon's nice. So adequate vehicle. Clean out your car before you go aggressive. You don't want stuff in your car that you bought at the yard sale the night before, the day before, because you're buying so aggressively and you got tired or something. Well, that's what usually happens with me. I've had that happen. So just telling you from experience. You want to clean out your car. Other things that you can have, a headlamp. That's a small investment. Everyone should have a nice, headlamp that you can strap to your head if you go in a basement or a shed, stuff like that. A flashlight or a small, nice, small, high-powered flashlight. That's what I have. A set of screwdrivers. It's good to have in your tote. I've stripped stuff off the house. The eagles and just different pictures or a bracket, or you want a wrench, some kind of wrench, like a fixed wrench, not like a fixed wrench, but like kind of like a plumber's wrench, or like a channel lock. That's what they call them, a channel lock, or something like that, or a pair of vice grips. Because if you want like a vice off of the thing, you gotta take the channel locks to the vice, or you'd have to find one in the house. That's always time consuming. It'll take you 5 minutes just to look for the adequate tools you need to strip the stuff inside. What else? I usually bring a huge tote. Some people bring a box. I bring a tote. It'll be like, I don't know, trying to think how many gallons. 20 gallon tote. Sometimes I bring a big one, and it's techniques to bring in different size totes. Sometimes they won't let you bring a tote, which is fine. It's going to be faster. So if they don't let you bring the tote, then you bring like the big IKEA bag, or like your grocery shopping bag, like the one that for recycling or whatever, to stay eco-friendly. The eco-friendly shopping bag that'll help. And so the big tote, you can always keep the big tote behind you while you're walking through the house. That gives you the tote always gives you, like, the bigger the tote, the bigger your equilibrium space between everybody is now, because you can keep the tote in front of you, and now nobody can kind of get through that area. They have to like walk around your tote, so you're just setting like, hey, this is my area. It's a nice thing to have. Within my tote, I usually leave a sheet, a sold sheet. It says sold on it. And if there's like, even like, if I'm feeling like really aggressive and it's like a whole table of video games or something, and I see they're all good, I just throw the sheet over it. There's nobody there, throw the sheet right over it. I'm all set. I'll just figure it out. If I can just tell that it's going to be a winning situation, or a thing of cards or something, like a splatter of cards, or a splatter of like fishing gear or something. That's a good example. There's a bunch of fishing gear. They just grab the sheet and just throw it over. Yes. Some would say that's a douchebag move, but you were there before everybody. I could start grabbing everything aggressively. Yeah, give me that, give me that, give me that. Or I could just throw the sheet and be like, yeah, it's sold. Always go in twice. You'll go in, you're gonna get all your good stuff that you thought was good. If you go back, I always go in and I get evaluated. Where am I at? It takes a little time, but at least I know my budget. I always go in with a budget. I predetermine that the day before. Um, you know, you bring your cash. You have to bring cash with you. Some you can bring the credit card, it's fine, or debit card or whatever. Some take that, but it's good to have your cash out. If it's on a Saturday, you want to leave yourself a little bearing because you know you're going to hit a yard sale on the way out. So you want to leave yourself $20-30. So you just got to have a budget. You got to know what you're doing. What else is there? I'm sure I'm missing all kinds of items that you should. I mean, you don't have to bring all this stuff in with you. You know, like carrying a tote of back. You could have a backpack. Somewhat in with a backpack. You could just keep all your stuff in the backpack. The screwdrivers, the wrench, flashlight. You know, you could put your name on it. Something like that. That would work. And then always put your name on the mailing list with the estate company for more sales. Be friendly. Always haggle a little bit, and yet be fair, and know that they have to sell it, but know that they're not there to give it away. They're there to make the homeowners money, and they don't have to sell it that specific way, basically. So like, subscribe, tell me what you think. Comment below about any other tools or items or things that you think I left out that would be helpful for anybody trying to do a estate sale buy, like buying aggressively. And hope you enjoyed the information. I'm gonna do another video hopefully later on this week, or maybe tonight or so, about how to set up a display case for a flea market. I thought that would be a good video. So I got like 3 display cases that I can bring out and show you what mine look like, rough first, and then I'll just like grab stuff and like show you what like I think a good looking display case would look like. I'll also talk about how to build them for cheap. And build those for pretty cheap too. So yeah, like, subscribe, and keep picking. Have a good night. Have a good day.